Well, hey, in the shop with me today, I got my good friend Rick Schmidt from National Parts Depot. Rick, always a pleasure to have you.
Great to be here, Dennis.
You know, you guys, boy, you have so many catalog lines and so many products. You know, you're pushing a dozen of them. I thought you covered everything, but this is all new.
And this is one of those lines that we always wanted to do, hadn't gotten around to. We were also a little bit intimidated by, again, how long the research was going to be for, but we kind of narrowed our focus to just half-ton Chevy trucks. But we're carrying a broad year range, 1947 all the way up through 1998.
So it's a 51-year date range.
Yes.
For the Chevy. That's a lot of trucks.
C, which is two-wheel drive, K, four-wheel drive, both the C and K Chevy half-ton trucks. We've got it soup to nuts, from weather stripping to sheet metal to chrome trim and interior. It's another full NPD catalog that we're just launching.
Well, and as you said earlier, I mean, it's really all about the research, because the stuff you guys carry is correct, and,
yes.
and you're like almost obsessive about it.
Very obsessive about our research, because there's just there's nothing gained. Unhappy customers and unhappy bottom line when you're shipping the wrong parts to people, and then you have to pay to bring them back. And
yeah, so do it right the first time.
Do it right the first time.
But again, it's the date range that blows me away, because you know you got a grill out there, and that's got it. I mean, that's from the late 40s. 40,
yes, 47 to 53 grill, 53. Beautiful piece.
And then these, you know, these hood pieces also, like I think 47, again, maybe 53. But then I'm looking at some pretty late model taillights here.
And it's not just this and that. We've really got to all the rubber, all the switches,
the gauges,
and all of your
the trim pieces,
you know, water pumps and radiators,
full instrument clusters.
Yes, and we're keeping it all in stock as well as
you always do.
As is NPD's tradition. Everything's kept in stock, and especially for the larger sheet metal, that really comes in handy for customers. That stuff's very expensive to freight, and the customers.
Do you have a lot of people just coming and doing counter pickup?
Yes, yes. We have a ton of people doing counter pickup. Now, we don't have the Chevy Truck Parts warehoused at our California warehouse because there's just not enough room for it out there. Our West Coast customers can call us and we can ship to California. That's not a problem. But if you're towards the East Coast and you're close to our Detroit or our Charlotte or our Ocala, Florida warehouse locations, you can save an awful lot of money and get to see what you're buying before you buy it.
Well, and you've got it. I mean, that's like you say, Detroit, Charlotte, and Ocala. So I mean, you've got the areas covered. It's not that big a drive for anybody that's east of the Mississippi. Right.
You can save some money on shipping, and you can actually look, touch, and feel the parts that you're buying, and you can expect, you don't have to call in advance and, boy, can you guys arrange all these parts for me so I can come pick them up in 2 weeks. You
can come in and, let's I'd like to look at that.
Yeah, we keep it in stock. We'll run back there and bring it out for you.
That's what you guys do, and you don't drop ship. I mean, you keep the stuff in-house, and you do that for all your lines, really.
Yes.
So, I mean, again, now you're probably pushing a dozen lines.
Yes.
That is an awful lot of stuff. And as you always do, you have the full range. If you're doing somebody that's you're doing a hardcore restoration, you got the absolute top flight. This is Concord correct stuff.
Yes.
If you got somebody that's doing a hot rod, or somebody's doing a budget, I just want to get on the road, you really take care of everybody at all levels.
Yes, we try not to discriminate. We try to have parts for every build, for every customer.
So I mean, you attack this the way you attack all of your lines. It's the full range for every application and every pocketbook.
We're bringing the NPD ethic and the NPD way of doing things and stocking parts to the Chevrolet truck market, so they can benefit just like all of our other customers.
And there's a lot of bow tie fans out there that are thankful that you are.
There is. We've got a lot of existing customers, muscle car customers, who are also doing these trucks, and they've been asking us for years to do this.
It's great. Well, hey, if you want to learn anything more about this great new line of half-ton Chevy truck parts, all the way from 47 to 98, log on to nationalpartsdepot.com. And this is just, again, one of a dozen lines.
Yes.
AutoGeek.net. We are car care.